on HT News Live, we are going to talk about Mercury, a very, very, very hot planet that will burn you to a crisp.
Mercury is a very cool planet because 176 Earth days is equal to 2 years on Mercury. Also, 1 day. It has no moons. A year on Mercury is 88 Earth days.
That's some pretty good facts, but did you know that Mercury can get as hot as 800 degrees Fahrenheit, and at night it can get as cold as negative 290 degrees?
It's so cool that Mercury is at 36 million miles from the sun.
Wow, that seems really far. Do you know the size of Mercury?
Mercury has a radius of 1,516 miles and has a diameter of 3,032 miles. If Mercury was the size of a blueberry, Earth would be the size of a nipple.
I know what Earth means. What does Mercury mean?
Mercury was named after the messenger of God, and it's the closest planet to the sun. Also, do you know anything about the composition of Mercury?
Well, you're in luck because Mercury was made 4.5 billion years ago. Gravity pulled together gases and dust to create Mercury. Also, Mercury has a solid crust, a rocky mantle, and a central core, including an outer shell that is only 250 miles thick. Mercury's magnetosphere is only 1% the strength of Earth's magnetosphere. And last but not least, Mercury is a terrestrial planet.
Well, did it go that much about Mercury composition? Did you wonder if you were 100 points in Earth, you would 38 points on Mercury. Also, some areas on Mercury are smooth and some have cliffs that can be thousands of miles long and up to 1 mile that top.
Wow, that is interesting. Isn't it so cool that Mercury's craters are named after artists, musicians, and authors? One is even named after Dr. Seuss. Also, I know Earth has an atmosphere. What about Mercury?
Well, Mercury actually doesn't have an atmosphere. It has an exosphere that is mostly made of oxygen, sodium, hydrogen, helium, and potassium.
And today's sponsor is Vacations on Mercury, where you can literally take a spaceship and fly to Mercury, which is totally not dangerous.
You wear special spacesuits that are comfortable, especially to sleep in.
And you have a 0% chance that you could live during your vacation, but you might live halfway through.
So you go and get your location on Mercury today.
Okay, now we are going to say 5 cool facts you need to know about Mercury.
Mercury used to have active volcanoes.
Mercury is the closest planet to the sun. Mercury travels or the sun at 29 miles per second.
Mercury has no moons.
Mercury's magnetic field can interact with the solar wind and create massive magnetic tornadoes. The hot solar wind with plasma surface may hit the surface, and the iron sends off nuclear atoms, sending off the ground, looping into the sky. And tomorrow we are going to learn about how to train your newly born puppy.